Hello, I'm Andy and I'm going to read to you weekly horoscopes for zodiac signs, and this is for the month of June, from the 1st of June until the 10th of June, and this is for you coming from Aries. So let's start with the 1st of June, which is a Thursday. So the 1st of June starts quite well for you in the morning and afternoon session, and it produces popularity and it produces support and it produces the position for you to take the lead and make decisions. So in your area of job and career, you will tend to be looked up to and you will be able to get what you want in the morning and afternoon session. And also in your personal relationship area, everything goes according to plan. The only little bit of advice is do not show arrogance during the morning and afternoon session. And that's because there are two planets as well which are against you. And so they come in and out during the morning afternoon session. Their influence is very little, but their influence is still there. So try not to show arrogance. The evening and the nightfall session can turn against you quite badly. Now these couple of planets which I mentioned who are against you, they gain energy during the evening and nightfall session. And they can bring depression, they can bring disappointment, they can bring frustration, they can bring people from the past who contact you or meet you and you don't like them and make you very unhappy, or news about the past which makes you very sad. So there is that kind of a frustration and depression in the evening and nightfall session of June the 1st. Now these planets don't just appear in the nightfall session or evening session, they are there in the daytime as well. So they may start to build up this trouble that you have in the evening and nightfall session already earlier part of the day. Alright, if you don't need to socialize, I'd rather you just go back home. Now let's go to the 2nd of June, which starts much better. It's a really good day. They are emotional planets, they are business-minded planets, so everything that you do in your life for this 2nd of June is going to go well with you. The morning and afternoon session, plenty of emotional planets are there. So do bonding with your romance partner, marriage partner, family people. Do bonding with your bosses, colleagues, and with your business people as well. Communicate with them. Now, since they are emotional planets, you may tend to be guilty of emotional thinking. So watch out for flattery and you can be a victim of it. Watch out that the situation of wanting to make changes because you are restless are also there. But I make your morning and afternoon sessions good enough. Now, there is also one very good planet who is roaming around, and he is very good for you. He goes in and out during your morning and afternoon session, giving you good opportunities, then leaving you. But he gains a lot of energy during the evening and nightfall session. And that's when you really become lucky. That's when you find solutions to every area in your life. So look forward to your evening and nightfall session, and you are going to get very lucky while socializing or meeting business people or being out with your bosses or colleagues, being out with your marriage partner or romance partner, and a lot of good bonding takes place, makes you just very lucky. Let's go to the 3rd of June, which I like very much for you. It's going to be a Saturday. Well, if you are working on this 3rd of June, you are going to do very well at your work area, and if you are talking business to business people, you will also do very well in the morning and afternoon session. If you are on holiday and with your family people or your romance partner or with your friends, it's going to be a very good morning and afternoon session. There's only one little bit of advice. There is a planet there that makes you very stubborn and very dominating. So don't allow that to happen and you'll be fine. The evening and nightfall session becomes very good. And so your popularity, the demand for you in business areas, in career areas, in personal areas of marriage and family and romance, it becomes extremely very good for you. And so you are in demand basically. And whatever you say and do, people want to be with you. So it's a good time to socialize. You will meet important people or people who are going to play an important part in your life. So Thursday the June, morning, noon and night, extremely good. Make plans, be active. You got to excite these planets by being active. The 4th of June starts very in a difficult fashion for you. Difficult because nothing goes according to plan. And it makes your behavior rather revolutionary or restless or rebellious. So tell yourself, the 4th of June on a Sunday, which probably you are not working and you are with your people that you are living with, or a romance or marriage partner, tell yourself that things can go very wrong in the morning and afternoon session. You can be upset very quickly, and you can make others upset very quickly by your behavior, what you say, what you do. So tell yourself, I don't want to stick out like a sore thumb. I don't want to change plans already made. I want to go along with what other people want. And this way you will tame this planet. And this planet will then not able to create these unexpected upsets for you, like changes of plans you cannot help. Be ready for that. Disappointments and cancellations of what you want to do, be ready for that. Morning and afternoon session. The evening and nightfall session improves. But then I can also look at this planet combination this way, that while the evening and nightfall session improves and brings a lot of emotional planets, these planets earlier in the part of the day, morning and afternoon, who make you rebellious, are still there. So they can now make you rebellious in your emotional areas, family areas. So you have to be careful throughout the whole day. You cannot afford to be rebellious. You must respect traditional values, and you must agree to what others plan as well. But I like your evening and nightfall session, where if you're looking for romance, it can be found, and it'd be a nice time to socialize. Let's go to the 5th of June, which is a Monday. Now, these planets here move very fast for you in the morning, afternoon session. So they create stress, they create anxiety, they create that you have many things to do. So focus is the key word. Write down on what you have to do for the 5th of June, which is a Monday. And then you have written down 6, 7, 8 things, but you will realize that actually only one of these 6, 7 or 8 things is important. And when you realize that, your level of stress will drop very fast. So it's a scattering of energy that's taking place. Focus is very important, or you will be very busy morning, afternoon, but nothing really gets done. So focus, and you'll be able to do well on this Monday at your place of work, or if you are in business, or if you are going to be with family members or romance partner. Also try not to be argumentative. These couple of planets here can make you very argumentative as well. The evening and nightfall session of the 5th of June improve a lot. These are business-minded planets. So they bring business into your mind. They make you want to, well, they help your communication, they help your marketing skills. And so the whole day, not only the evening and nightfall session, think seriously of your career movements, job movements, of your business movements. The evening and nightfall session, you can meet people in business who are very important to you. Make good business contacts. Get even a hint of getting good business contracts as well. So look forward to mixing business with pleasure in the evening and night sessions. The 6th of June is going to start in a very bad way for you, in the sense that it can bring disappointments in your job, in your business, in your personal affairs like marriage and romance as well. There are a couple of planets who want to bring disappointments of all kinds. And of course, not every area may be hit, but sometimes you'll be surprised, everything just goes wrong. So morning, afternoon session, a lot of difficulties that come unexpectedly and suddenly as well. You cannot afford to be careless, or cannot afford to be a victim of misinformation. And be careful how you behave. You cannot afford to be arrogant either. Otherwise, morning and afternoon sessions can turn very weak, and they are just wasted, and they are very troublesome as well. In personal love areas, watch out that something you say, something you do can suddenly become exaggerated, so that your finger of blame points to you. The evening and nightfall session of the 6th of June are not improving. Now faster planets join in. So they bring more unexpected sudden difficulties in all areas of your life. If you are working late, watch out that bad news can come. If you are talking to business, about business to business people in the evening and nightfall session, watch out, bad news can come. And if you are socializing, things can go wrong in a most unexpected and sudden manner. Sometimes it's cancellation, sometimes it's postponement that make you very angry. The tendency to be rebellious is seen. The tendency to be rebellious is seen in the evening and nightfall session. And that's of course not good because you upset people very easily. So if you don't have to socialize, or rather you don't, go back to the safety of your home. Concentrate on what you have to do there. Even at home, if you are with your family and marriage people or with your romance partner, the trouble follows you. And so you have to just keep your mouth shut, be very polite, be very agreeable, don't point fingers of blame to anybody, and all these planets will then simmer down and they won't be able to get you so badly excited, looking for trouble. Let's go to 7th of June, which starts very nicely for you. A talk of holidays, a talk of plans. You can meet people of another race, people from another country. You can have some kind of spiritual energy that makes you very kind to people, and they in return are kind to you. So your morning and afternoon sessions I like very much. And you will be working on this Wednesday. So at your place of work, good news can come. And at your place of work, support will also come in job, in career, in business areas as well. And you will learn of this good news that business contracts, business possibilities of enhancing, making more money are also there. Some very quick planets are also roaming around. So they bring a scattering of energy. They move in and out in the morning, afternoon session. And so they make you lose concentration because you've got too much things on your mind. So focus is the key word. Focus on what's important and you'll get it done very well and very luckily in the morning afternoon session. The evening and nightfall session, these very fast planets take over. They take charge. So they bring, well, they are a little bit on the negative side. They can bring bad news, they can bring miscommunication, they can bring a bad miscalculation, they can bring arguments. So try to be careful of these things which I've just mentioned. And while these planets move very fast, they make you very impatient, very hasty. They make you say things without thinking, do things without thinking. So even buying things, you will find that you will impulsively, hastily buy something, and the very next day or next couple of days you will regret it. So control your urges of any kind. Don't let these urges make you impulsive, impatient or hasty in wanting to get what you want. Drive carefully, don't argue. And if you need to socialize, don't stay very late. 8th of June starts very poorly for you and is going to end very poorly for you. So morning, noon and night, you just have to be very careful, very cautious in what you say or do. This message is for you, it's not for others. So you have to take a hold of yourself because the plan of these planets for the whole of the 8th of June, Monday, which is a Thursday, 8th of June, which is a Thursday, they want to turn it bad in as many areas as they can. You'll be at work, and even before you go to work, there can be already problems as you leave home. And at work, you will find bad news can come because these planets are quite depressive, and they also make you very sad and very frustrated, very disappointed basically. So some bad news can come. So to avoid this bad news from coming, you have to concentrate on your work. Very easily mistakes can be made. Some people you meet from the past of your life may contact you or meet you and you will be not very happy. That is another contributing factor to a difficult Thursday, which is the 8th of June. And you may also get bad news about problems of the past, and it's basically morning and afternoon session not being good for you. So lie low. Don't expose yourself to any risk, whether it's verbal risk, physical risk, emotional risk. If you get an offer for a date, don't celebrate, worry about it. Worry that how this offer for a date or an appointment, even for a job or anything like that, is going to get you into trouble later on. Your evening and nightfall period are not much better. They produce firstly a wastage of money. They produce you being in the company of people who are not helpful but rather causing you to move into areas of problems in the evening and nightfall period. So watch out, you may drink too much or you eat too much, something is going to go wrong. And watch out that your arrogance can suddenly come about and everything gets very spoiled. So I'd rather you don't socialize on this 8th of June, which is a Thursday, and just go back home and be in the safety of your home. Even when you are at home, and if you are with your marriage partner or romance partner or with your family members, be careful that these planets will cause mischief as well. So control yourself and keep repeating to yourself, I have to behave on this 8th of June, morning, noon, evening and night time. That way this reminder will help you a lot to stay out of trouble. Let's go to the 9th of June, which starts very well. And the good news is it's going to end very well as well. So a perfect day almost. Well, morning and afternoon sessions at your place of work. It's a Friday, so it's your place of work. You will be very lucky. Good news comes, support comes in your job and career areas. Plenty of good news about your business. And in your business areas, people want to deal with you, want to listen to you, want to talk to you. And in your career areas, bosses are going to look to you for leadership qualities as well. And of course, have lunch with your marriage partner, have lunch with your romance partner. Looking for new romance, the 9th of June is a very good day. It can bring not only local romance, but also contacts from people who are from abroad or people of another race. The evening and nightfall session remains very good. You can talk of holidays, or you may be on a holiday already. You can talk of travel plans. You can meet people from another country, another race. It's very exciting. There are also spiritual planets throughout the whole day. And of course, these spiritual planets make you very kind to others and you attract all the goodness as well. So socialize. There are also some business planets there I see. So socialize with business in mind. Go out with your boss, go out with your career people, go out with definitely try to go out with your marriage partner and your romance partner, and it just ends beautifully for you. Let's go to the 10th of June, which is going to be a Saturday. Well, it starts extremely well. It makes you take the leadership role, but don't show arrogance. It makes you the center of attraction, but be approachable. Don't want to show arrogance. Arrogance is the word